Hello and welcome back. Today I'm asking you a question. Well, three actually. And I want you to answer them honestly in your head, on your commute, wherever you are right now. So here's what you're getting today. 1, a series of moments that are going to feel a little bit uncomfortable and possibly specifically familiar. 2, a name for the thing that connects all of them and an explanation for why this is much more urgent right now than it ever has been before. And 3, a question that I want you to sit with until Wednesday when we explain the why, how, and what of it all. Right, let's go. Hello, I'm Caroline Esterson, and this is Little Moves, Big Careers, helping women in corporate leadership who are constantly second-guessing themselves to build the daily habits that compound into unshakable confidence. Yep, that's you. Have any of these ever happened to you? Moment 1, the promotion. So this is your first moment. You've been working hard towards a promotion. You know you're ready. You have the evidence. Maybe it's in your head. Maybe you even wrote it down somewhere. You prepare. You have the conversation with your manager. It goes well. Well, you're pretty certain it goes well. And then you wait. And wait. And 3 weeks later, you find out, not from your manager, from someone else, in passing, maybe at the coffee machine, that the role has gone to someone else. Someone who, if you're being honest, you knew wasn't better than you at the job. Has that ever happened? Or what about this one, moment 2, the unsaid idea? You're in a meeting. It's a key project meeting with senior stakeholders. You know, a really big opportunity. You have something to say. It's something good. You've been thinking about it since Tuesday last week. You know it's got merit and it would help to move the conversation forward. You open your mouth, ready to speak. And then someone else starts talking. So you wait for the gap. That gap doesn't come. Meeting ends. And you walk out with your best thinking still inside your head. And on the way back, oh boy, you kick yourself. You know you should have said it. What about this one? Moment 3, the overlooked performance. So you work really, really hard. You deliver, you hit every target, rebuild the relationships, develop your team, solve the problems that nobody else wanted to touch. You do all of it and you do it well. And you wait quietly, patiently for it to be noticed. And then someone else, someone who talks more, emails more, put their hands up more, takes the credit for things more freely than you would ever feel comfortable doing, gets the opportunity that you were quietly, diligently, excellently working towards. And you think, but I was better than that. And you know what? You were. So why didn't it matter? Here's what connects these 3 moments. It's not your performance. Your performance was never the problem. It's one word, and that word is visibility. Whether the right people, the people who make decisions about your next opportunity, can actually see what you're doing. Whether your name is in the room when the conversation happens, whether someone somewhere is able to say, actually, have you considered her? Because she did something remarkable last quarter, and I think she's ready. That's visibility. And right now, in the working world we're all navigating with AI, hybrid, and return to the office, it matters more than it ever has. And the gap between women who have it and the women who don't has never been wider. On Wednesday, I'm bringing you both the research and the backgrounds, a framework with 3 letters developed by a leadership consultant who spent years watching how careers actually advance, that explains exactly what happens in every one of those moments we talked about today, and the 3 specific moves that start fixing it. Moves that are small enough to do before your coffee goes cold, and it's called PIE. When I tell you what the P stands for and what percentage of your career advancement it accounts for, you're going to feel confused and probably a bit frustrated. But there is good news, and that good news is that knowing is the first stage of changing your career for the better. But before Wednesday, just one question. Think of the person who got the thing that you were working towards. Maybe it was the promotion, the project, the opportunity. Were they actually better than you at the job, or were they just better at being seen? Sit with that for a while, and I'll see you on Wednesday. One more thing before you go. If any of these 3 moments felt like a Tuesday you've had recently, send this episode to a woman you know who is working brilliantly and wondering why it isn't translating, because she deserves to know why the game works the way it does. See you Wednesday, and in the meantime, make your move, even if it's tiny, especially if it's tiny.